Namaste, everyone, distinguished educators across India. So, I think that the topic is basically the impact of technology on education. So, it's fine. I just put across, yes, this technology is going to intervene into our classrooms, into our everyday life. A very warm namaste to all of you, and I am so happy to be a part of this August gathering where all the members are there with a lot of insights in terms of how education is unfolding with technology coming into place. So I'll just put across into a journey, which is a very simple, which we talk about what is effective education in school talks about. It's basically a royal three-way handshake, which we all believe at all Shri schools across India and outside India. In school, learning works best when teachers, students, and parents work together, just like a three-way handshake. The role of a teacher is basically guidance. Teachers show the way by teaching and helping children learn new things. Students whom we are actually teaching are the ones who listen, practice, and share along with the teachers and the parents. And then there is a role of a parent which is very important. And in the current environment, I think so the support which is provided, the encouragement provided by the parents is very critical. When all these three join hands together, learning becomes fun, easy, and successful. But before I actually translate about how technology is impacting education, one of the things which I would like to read out, and I read an article maybe a couple of days back. It's a bit scary, but I would like to share that I'm sure you are all aware of Mr. Geoffrey Hinton, who won the Nobel Prize last year and is considered basically the godfather of artificial intelligence. And he actually shared one thing. He warns of massive unemployment as corporate profits soar. So, on one hand, we are saying that the profits are going to soar in various corporates, but on the other hand, there is a big scare of unemployment. He has really stated that these things are going to be very, very difficult in the days to come. And I'm going to share what he said. We are at a point in history where something amazing is happening. And it may be amazingly good, and it may be amazingly not so good. We can make guesses, but one thing is for sure that we are not going to have the same thing in future. The things are going to really change. So in this era of uncertainty and historical evolution, when the world is not very clear about its direction, it is very critical and important for all our educators to look deeply and intently. There has been a big change in entire education system, the teaching methodologies, and I think so it's changing very rapidly. In the not so distant past, the image of classroom was synonymous with chalk, dust, textbook pages, and occasional overhead projector mishaps. Fast forward to today, and the landscape of education has been completely transformed by technological advancements that would seem like science fiction just a few decades ago. Education has really evolved in the last few years, and now we are seeing technology is making major inroads. I think so. It's very important to address all the three stakeholders. What are the benefits they're going to get? And then in the end, I'm going to share what are the challenges. But one thing is for sure technology is going to make inroads in education very fast, and we need to be aware and we need to be careful how things are changing so much. I can tell you for sure that if technology is used with responsibility and if there is a lot of care which is given, it is a real enabler in our lives. So I'll just go to the next one. What is it going to benefit the students? One is very clear, it gives equal access to knowledge. Once upon a time, knowledge was locked away in library books where we had a lot of encyclopedias, books, etc. Today, we are all aware that internet has just broken that myth. Everything is available. Several online resources offers a wealth of information that helps students build independent research skills as well as enhance their critical thinking. Students can explore diverse perspectives, verify information, and learn how properly to use the digital world responsibly. The next one is obviously we are all aware there are no geographical limitations. Gone are the days when geography used to determine the limits of learning. Virtual classrooms and online learning platforms would connect students and educators across the continents in today's era. Other than that, I would say there's a lot of inclusion which is going to happen as far as the technology is going to help. The technological advancements has become a great equalizer, bringing quality education within the reach of students across diverse socioeconomic backgrounds. So I'm going to share one incident which happened yesterday. So I was there in one of the villages in Gujarat, and there we were we are actually looking for a setting up of school, private school. Then there was in a tribal area there were some principals who came in, and they have done so much on the digital side there itself, and actually have requested us that why don't you provide this to us. And I think so the real initiative done by SRF out there is really helping out in those tribal areas. And I can tell you for sure they are so deep enriched into the entire journey, and they have done such wonderful job, and they are really aware what is happening. They believe in equality. So they said that I changed one thing in my life for our students. And they said that during birthdays, when it used to happen that the chocolates are distributed by the children, they said that they're going to remove that. And then they said that what we have said, that we are teaching them that please take a pledge or get maybe a bowl of seeds for the birds, and that's how you're going to do it. Imagine in deep inroads where we think that people are not understanding, they are really looking, seeking for technology, but imagine the pure thought process which they have. It really touched my heart, and I really believe that in Indian context, this has really been one of the great things which I saw yesterday. Another thing which is happening is basically the beyond the classrooms. Earlier, we used to have everything in the classrooms. Now we have projects not only outside. You are actually having exchange programs. You can actually go outside, do experiential learning, and that's becoming the order of the day. And technology is really helping us out. I would say that for students, there is a lot to offer as far as technology is concerned. Next, I would say what's happening to our teachers, and that is the most important part. With the exponential growth of technology, especially internet access and digital learning resources, teachers today are moving towards becoming facilitators, learning, guiding students in navigating, informing information, critically analyzing content, and applying knowledge through practical lens. The truth is that, like their students, the teachers, like their students, must become lifelong learners. And I think so it's a very important aspect. We keep on telling that, please, students, please, you have to learn. But I think it's very important for our teachers to learn. Collaboration between teacher and technology can make education more data-driven and student-centric. I'm sure we are all aware that in the current world, the technology has given one of the things is basically taken away or gradually taking away the traditional classroom setups. We used to have classrooms, we used to have rows of desks and chairs, but in today's world, different digital devices allow students to learn anywhere in the classroom, individually or in small groups. There are smart boards, I remember, came up 2 decades back in our private schools, but there was a myth which was there that this is going to replace the teachers. Even today also, that still remains. With more AI features coming into the smart classrooms, the teachers actually are equipped to teach our students better. I would say that it gives a lot of data information, instructions, and strengthening teaching methodologies. This is one of the areas that the teaching methodologies are really coming up, where the teachers are able to bring in new ideas, new setups, and are able to give an experiential setup to our students. The biggest one, in my view, is actually coming out that the teacher earlier used to be an instructor and today is a guide. It is widely feared that technology will replace humans in their jobs, especially teachers once technology and AI becomes powerful. But the truth is that the teachers will be there and they are not going to be replaced. Traditionally, teachers were the transmitters of knowledge, but with technology, they will become learning facilitators and guide students through personalized learning journeys. Next part, I would say that there are a lot of challenges and opportunities which are coming with technology coming in. As education becomes increasingly digital, concerns about data privacy, digital literacy, and digital divide must be addressed. Online spaces can be dangerous, and it becomes very necessary for the parents to keep proper vigilance amongst their child's activities. Another thing which comes out is ensuring equitable access to technology and preparing students to navigate the complexities of the digital world are crucial steps in harnessing the full potential of technological advancements in education. One of the things which is coming in, internet is loaded with a lot of information, but they are both correct and incorrect. It's very important for our students to understand strong information literary skills to distinguish between what is right and what is wrong. To actually understand our students that what is right or what is wrong, one of the most important things is basically our teachers. We need to have our teachers properly trained. Professional development programs need to be given to our teachers so that they can take this journey forward. And in today's context, it is becoming a real problem for all of us. As we move towards the future, embracing technology thoughtfully and responsibly becomes the highest priority to empower and transform learning and teaching experiences in school education. While a powerful enabler, technology cannot provide one of the three things which is very important, which is empathy, motivation, and mentorship. And that is only provided by our teachers. To conclude, despite technological disruptions, the relationship between the teacher and students will always thrive. While technology provides information, the teacher imparts human values. Teachers and technologies will coexist, and let us embrace technology as an enabler, as I believe the role of the teacher will become more stronger, more important with rapid changes in the technology and advancements. I think so. Let's embrace technology. Let's embrace the changes which are happening, and and use it responsibly. That's the key message I would say, because in the days to come, we cannot avoid it. But the moment we actually have some kind of a gaps in our entire journey, it may have a difficult challenge for all of us. I wish you all the best. I wish all our educators to take a pledge today that let's embrace technology with responsibility, and wish you all a very happy teaching and all the best. Thank you so much.